Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Randy Orton is currently out of action after suffering a serious injury on WWE SmackDown last week. A former employee of the company recently predicted the Viper's return date. Kevin Owens surprisingly hit the 14-time world champion with a banned move, the pile driver, last week on the Blue brand. Orton was then stretched out of the arena and sent to a local medical facility. The Stanford-based company later announced that the Viper was diagnosed with cervical cord neuropraxia. On the Behind the Turnbuckle, the War Room podcast, Tommy Carlucci discussed Orton's status after getting written off television. The former WWE employee predicted that the 44-year-old would be out of action until January 2025 and also referenced Raw's Netflix premiere. On the same episode of the Behind the Turnbuckle, the War Room podcast, wrestling veteran Jonathan Coachman also gave his take on the company's decision to write Randy Orton off television. The former interim Raw general manager wondered if Randy Orton was dealing with a legitimate injury. Orton was recently spotted checking out Owens' new car amid their ongoing feud, leading many to believe his injury on SmackDown could have been kayfabe. Randy Orton is currently sidelined after suffering a severe injury caused by a banned piledriver move delivered by Kevin Owens during the November 8, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown. The injury, identified as cervical cord neuropraxia, has left Orton without a definitive timetable for return, with WWE officially announcing he is out indefinitely. However, former WWE employee Tommy Carlucci speculated on a podcast that Orton might return by January 2025, possibly tying his comeback to a major storyline or event around that time. This aligns with the narrative importance of allowing sufficient time for his injury to build heat for Kevin Owens, while keeping fans anticipating Orton's eventual revenge. In addition to the injury storyline, there are hints that Randy Orton's return may play into a major angle. Some speculate that his absence could allow Kevin Owens to build on his heel persona, potentially culminating in a high-profile feud upon Orton's return. Jonathan Coachman, another wrestling veteran, expressed concerns during the same podcast about the legitimacy of Orton's injuries, mentioning that neck issues are common among wrestlers due to their physical demands. He noted parallels with legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kurt Angle, who underwent similar ordeals in their careers. WWE has also amplified the storyline by integrating it into ongoing rivalries, keeping Owens as a prominent antagonist while ensuring that Orton's eventual comeback will be highly anticipated. This aligns with WWE's typical storytelling style, where major injuries often serve as a setup for dramatic returns at significant events. Randy Orton's injury storyline has generated significant buzz, with speculation about how it will shape his next chapter in WWE. The piledriver delivered by Kevin Owens, a banned move in WWE, was reportedly used to heighten the tension in their feud, ensuring that Orton's absence is felt prominently across SmackDown. The injury angle might also allow WWE to push Kevin Owens further as a dominant heel, particularly as he navigates ongoing feuds with other stars. On the podcast Behind the Turnbuckle, the War Room asterisk, Tommy Carlucci predicted Orton's return might coincide with major January events, potentially the Royal Rumble, where comebacks are traditionally showcased. Meanwhile, Jonathan Coachman's concerns about the injury being more serious than portrayed suggest WWE is keeping fans guessing about the balance between kayfabe and reality. The buzz surrounding Orton's injury is also bolstered by fan theories, including whether this could set up a WrestleMania feud between Orton and Owens, making Orton's eventual return even more impactful. The unpredictability of Orton's timetable ensures continued interest in the storyline.